I like it when the Honourable Shane Jones is in the House, Mr Chair, because he brings to the debate some interesting questions. And he says time and time again that the policy that, or the bill that we have in front of us, sir, is Labor policy. Labor policy. Labor policy. He said it 3 or 4 times. And I don't know whether it's just to put people off or he seriously believes it. But if he seriously believes it, sir, then why haven't we got it already? Why hasn't the Labor Party, when they were the government, not so long ago, implemented any of this? Or is it a case of saying to the House and to the public of New Zealand, oh, well, because they're doing it, we want it too. And we want to say it's our policy. The fact of the matter is, sir, that people made a choice 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And that choice was to get some infrastructure going, to get some benefit out of our own country, to look after the lives of young people, but not kick them around. Make sure that we put in place, sir, some things that will help. Well, here's what's relevant. Here's what's relevant, Mr. Jones. We're here, you're there, so that's enough. Mr. Chair. Oh, goodness gracious me. The cackle from the Sherwood Forest, Mr. Chair. I tell you what, Mr. Chair. Sue Moroney asked who will speak on behalf of the people of Hamilton. Well, I'll give them two names, and they're elected people. They're elected people. No, that's one name. See, the man can't count, it's one name. In fact, there's 3 or 4 names I could give, but one of them is David Bennett, and the other one is Tim McIndoe. Now, if the member for wherever, who lives in Matamata, but decides to say that she lives in Hamilton, wants to get up, sir.
Point of order, Sue Moroney.
Mr. Chair, take a point of order that the assertion that the member just made is absolutely incorrect about where I reside.
I know where the member resides, and this has been a bit of a light-hearted part of the debate, so I'm on my feet. I'm on my feet ruling. And it's not a point of order, that's a debating point, and I'm sure if the member gets another call, she might like to respond to that. The Honourable Tauhanari.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And here's another name I want to throw into the hat who looks after the folks of Hamilton, Lindsay Tish. He looks after...
Order. Now, that's one thing you cannot do, is bring the chair into the debate. Honourable Tauhanari.
Sorry, sir, but you do a good job. Mr. Chair, what this is all about is making sure that young people are looked after, making sure that they're not kicked around and used as an excuse for the other side to drop this, drop that, and drop something else, quite frankly, sir. This is all... You might as well have a policy, sir, if you listen to the balmy left, sir, and this is it. Nobody drinks and nobody drives. Have a zero limit, because that's where we are going. If you listen to the people from the other side, that's what this is all about, sir. So, sir, it's not about hurting young people. It's about saving their lives, sir, and it's making sure that we are in the position. Sorry? Oh, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Of course we're not. We are with young people. We are with young people. But it's not an overall. This side of the House. No. This side of the House.
Order. Now, quieten down, please. I like to hear what the Speaker's saying, and this is meant to be a debate. And I'd actually like to hear something about the bill. The member has less than a minute to go, and could we just concentrate on what Part 1 says?
I'll try and fit it in, Mr. Chairman. Here's something. This is not about everybody. Of course it's about young people, But it's not about young people alone. This is about, and the bill is about, safe driving. This is about making sure that people don't die and injure themselves when they are drinking and driving. Sir, that's what the bill is about, sir. It's not about some ragtag mess about driving a car down to the local video saloon, Mr. Speaker. It's not about that at all. Well, you better go and ask Mr. Jones about that. Mr. Speaker, what we're here to do, sir, is make sure that young people are looked after.
I'm going to call Kelvin Davis.